All right, so here we have the SCT SC fully completed lower. So this is going to be for your Glock 43s, I apologize, not Glock 43, Glock 43X, and then your 48s. Why did I pick this up, you may be asking? Well, I've never been a huge fan of P80s. I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong, but I like the consistency of manufacturers that are well known, that we know that we can trust. So what makes this special is that this is created by SCT Manufacturing. They've been making Glock parts for a while now. But what's super cool about this lower is it's gonna have OEM Glock parts on the inside. So everything that you're looking at on this interior is gonna be Glock parts. So it's not like you're just getting some person's take on what it should look like or what it should feel like, what the material should be. This is all the same stuff that you're gonna find in your traditional Glock. And just to give you guys a little bit of a comparison, I do have a Glock 23 here, so I'll take this apart for you, just so you guys can see the internals. And so if you look at the internals, they're identical. Obviously the Glock 23 is going to be chambered in 40 versus the SCT is chambered in 9mm, but all Glock parts, and you can see that clearly here. Now, other than that, one thing that I did really like, the reason I went the 43X route instead of the 43 route is because the 43X can take the shield arms as 15 mags. So I do have one of those here. As you know, the traditional Glock 43, it can only, I think it was like 10 or something like that, 8+1, 9+1. But the shield arms is gonna be 15+1 in that same compact package. So this easily fits in here. Obviously I don't have a upper in there, but it'll be flush. And so that was super important to me to make sure that I had, maximum capacity in this small package, especially with all the other offerings from Springfield and SIG, even FN, so I wanted to make sure that with this Glock, I want to get the most capacity possible with them. And so those are my reasons for going with this SCT frame. The most spectacular thing about this SCT is it was $110. Yes, you heard that correct. That's not like a lower parts kit and you gotta put all this together. No, this full frame is $110, shipped directly to your FFL, and you're good to go. So that's what sold me. I saw the stippling on here, looks amazing. I like these contours are just a little bit more sharp than on a traditional Glock. Here, I'll put this here for comparison. Similar trigger, nothing special about the trigger that's in here, but again, on a traditional Glock, it's gonna be super smooth. You got nice rugged stippling here for you to actually grab onto, and you've also got that up here for your thumb rest as well. And then another big difference on a traditional Glock, you're gonna have these finger grooves cut out here. You do not have those same finger grooves here, so this is just a nice little pattern here that's easy to grip onto, but it's not as smooth, so I really do enjoy that. Now, let's put this together with an upper and see how it feels. I do have this right here, so this is an Axiom upper, chambered in 9mm. It's built to fit the 43X. As you see, it's got slide cuts, lightning cuts. I do want to get that barrel ported in the future, just haven't done that yet. I've started to put on a night sight. If you guys have ever taken off or put on pistol sights, that can be a little difficult. Really, I just need to get to a vise so I can get that how I need it. But until then, this is what she's looking like, and I do need a front sight as well. But again, those are things to come. So let's go ahead and put this on the lower. Those of you familiar with Glocks know exactly how easy this is. So we're literally just going to start from the back, get it in the little finger grooves, and slide it forward. And then once you get it to this point, we're gonna go ahead and lock it back. Is that there? And push forward. Just like that. We have our 43X build. Now, I will say that feels solid. Does not feel cheap at all. It feels really good. The grooves on here, I don't know if you can see that, but it is very tight tolerances. You might have saw me struggle a little bit just to push it back. So very tight tolerances, which is good. That's what I'd like to see, especially if it's something, you know, that's custom. Very nice, very nice. And then while I have it, we did go ahead and invest. I told you about those S15s. So let's see if that S15 mag sits in there good. Yep, not falling. Beautiful. So that's what we have with that S15 mag. I think it looks super clean, super crisp. I do like the contrast with the black, and then I try to draw in the black here and here once we get that optic. But overall, I think it looks really good. So yeah, no complaints there. Let's go ahead and see how it looks with that S20 mag. Set her down. Throw that S15 with the +5. Oof, there it is. That draws her all together. Talk about a pretty gun. All that's left, like I said, we get these night sights and front sights, and she's ready to go to the range. But overall, I can say this build feels extremely good in hand. Very good in hand. It's eye-catching, but it's also purposely built. So yeah, I think I like it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Got some more work to do. This is a firearm that I built for my wife, so I've had her, you know, fill in the grip and making sure it's something that she feels like she can control and make sure that it's something that she actually likes, and she does. So overall, I'm happy. I'm happy. Add a mag well, you know, maybe update that trigger, maybe not. I don't know. This may actually be a self-defense pistol, not one for the house. So we may keep that trigger in there. But yeah, other than that, man, I did just want to show you guys in here. They did send me a couple stickers with the SCT stuff, so that's always cool. They hooked me up with a couple. So I got it from AIM Surplus. That's the only place I can find them in stock right now. And of course, you gotta have that SCT logo on there, because, you know, why not? But yeah, the big thing I wanted to send here, show you guys, make sure it's don't got all my serial numbers and stuff on it, is down here at the bottom. Let's cover it like this. It says product to be assembled by qualified gunsmith using OEM parts. Grease rails before use. OEM parts. And then just so you can kind of see how it comes. Don't need all that info in there. But it's just gonna say SCT manufactured 43SC assembled. So there you have it, guys. That is the SCT SC complete lower. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.